Hi everyone, welcome to the channel if you're new, welcome back if you're a subscriber. Special thanks to all my patrons. My name's Neil and today we're checking out Father Ted. Welcome to Pilot Week everybody, where we're checking out 14 different shows this week. We're checking out their very first episodes, and based on your comments, your views, and my personal feelings, we're going to pick 2 or 3 of them to carry on with into the future beyond the pilot. 6 months ago, I had no idea who Ardal O'Hanlon was, but because of the most recent series of Taskmaster, if you haven't, by the way, checked out my reactions to this season of Taskmaster, do yourself a favor and check them out. It's been an amazing series, well worth the time. And Ardal's become a real favorite of mine. He's really quick-witted. He's got this great attitude on Taskmaster where he's willing to tear down the other competitors to get a leg up himself. I appreciate that. And ever since I discovered him on Taskmaster, people have been telling me I have to check out Father Ted. Like I said, never heard of Father Ted before, but people are saying it's one of the best one of the best sitcoms from Britain or Ireland ever. No, I mean, that's a big claim, but it's supposed to be frickin' hilarious. Now, Ardal stars in it. We're going all the way back to 1995 for season 1, so we're talking about a show that's 27 years old. Ardal is the senior statesman on Taskmaster, but he's playing the young priest of the 3 in this, as far as I can tell. I don't know what the setup is. It's probably a classic situation comedy. I'm expecting a ton of laughs, some Irish humor, some church humor, and let's see what this is all about, guys. Look at that good old standard def 4-3 letterbox. I'm seeing Graham Linehan's name pop up. What? Okay.
Let's take a look at Wednesday now. 7:30 Mass. I can take that. Could you take the 8 o'clock at all? Right, I can take that as well. Evening Mass.
Morning, Ted.
Morning, Dougal. There's some shaving cream just there.
No, there's not, Ted. No, you're grand.
No, on you.
Gone.
No, there's still just a tiny... Dougal, it's all over the place.
How on earth did all that get there? I didn't even shave this morning. God, it's lovely out. Funland's coming to Craggy Island. It'll be here Saturday. They've got a spider, baby.
What's a spider baby?
It's got the body of a spider, but it's actually a baby.
And does it have a nappy on it or something?
No.
Well, does it have the head of a baby?
No.
I love that he's still got shaving cream in his ears.
How do you know it's actually a baby?
They keep it in a pram.
You're not confusing it with the dream you had or anything?
No, honestly, I saw it on the news. Honestly, oh, wait now. Actually, now that you say it, it was a dream, yeah.
He's just playing a complete idiot.
Last year I had to go with the horse riding and it was just fantastic.
I didn't know you could ride horses.
Well, it wasn't a real horse, Ted. Like it was this old fella with a saddle on him. He must have been about 80, you know. Of course, he couldn't go very fast. Like, you know, I was kind of lashing him with the whip and all that.
And how long were you up on him?
About an hour.
So, you realise that image will stay with me for the rest of my life.
I know, Ted. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Come on. We should go.
What type of a jumper is that, anyway?
Well, basically, it's a
Whoa! Okay.
Maybe I'll just go and study the old diagram.
Does the other priest have a name?
That's very exciting. Faith of Our Fathers is my favourite programme, you know.
Well, you were the first person we thought of.
Someone, Ted.
Just a moment.
Are there any other priests living there with you?
Well, no, there's no one else here.
That'll just be a running gag, I assume.
Never turn on the television when Father Jack's asleep. You know how he is.
But he's always asleep.
Father Jack.
Look at him. Dreaming of past glories, no doubt.
Father Hackett has very kindly volunteered to take an all for volleyball practice.
Oh, gross.
And at number 15 for the 16th week in a row is Father Jack Hackett with I'm a Sleepy Priest.
How did that gobshite get on the television?
Oh, he says he gets lines.
Who's for tea?
Me, please, Mrs. Doyle.
Tea! Feck!
Feck.
Ah, no, thanks, Mrs. Doyle. Honestly, I won't have a cup.
Are you sure now it's hot?
No, I'm not in the mood, thanks.
Agawam, would you not have a drop?
No, thanks anyway,
Just a
Mrs.
little
Doyle.
cup.
I'm fine.
Agawam.
No, really.
I tell you what, Father, I pour a cup for
Seriously.
you anyway. And what do you say to a cup?
Feck off, cup!
There was a phone call earlier from a Terry McNamee.
Ah, right.
Who's that, Ted?
I've never heard of him.
It's something to do with the, wasn't it the television?
Yes, he's coming to fix the television.
Yeah, well, he'll be here tomorrow at 12.
Grand.
Yeah, it's good you called someone, Ted. Still not working. Do you ever want to get
He's
into
got a
television yourself, Ted?
dinosaur blanket.
No.
Yeah, I don't think you'd be much good at it, actually.
What? Why not?
Well, you know, you're a bit serious, aren't you? And your eyes are a bit crossed.
I am not cross-eyed Dougal.
Ah, you're a bit now, Ted. Just have to say the old prayers.
Even I know
Our
that's
Father,
wrong.
who art in heaven,
Hallowed.
He can't remember
hallowed
the Lord's Prayer
be
name.
thy...
Lord's Prayer name.
Ted. Ted.
Yes.
Knock, knock.
Oh,
Who's
so
there?
annoying.
Father Dougal Maguire.
Good night, Dougal. Is there a man looking at you with a T-shirt saying, I shot J.R.?
Oh my God.
Actually, there is.
You're here, so?
Any local landmarks?
No. There's the field. Well, it's not a field, really, but it has less rocks in it than most places.
Oh dear God.
Holy Mary, Mother of God! Try to avoid doing that again, Dougal. I thought it was really herself. Anyway, it's time for Jack's walk.
Can I bring him to Funland, Ted? He'd love that.
No, he wouldn't. I think I'll stay here and pray for a while.
Oh, there's nothing Father Hackett likes more than to get out and about.
Is that a bottle of Jameson's in the... Yeah, there we go.
Now.
Sky!
Oh, now. That's it now. In you go, isn't that better, good man?
This'll keep you nice and warm.
Oh.
Bye then.
So they're at least filming a little on location.
I'll just wait in the field, so.
Father! Yes, Tom. I've killed a man. I'll have to talk to you about that later. I'm doing an interview for the television.
So the fun fair is on the field. Freak pointing.
Oh, I'd say you'll be more than a match for Gay Burton or Terry Wogan or any of them.
It'll take me a few weeks to get to their level.
Who are they? Let me know.
Get a reputation as a sort of Marilyn Monroe type. See you soon.
No, Father Ted.
Feck's basically like shite, am I right? Gives you a workaround. Dueling banjos.
You're supposed to be taking Jack for his walk.
Well, the cliffs were closed for the day. Okay, no, it wasn't that. They were gone.
How could they just disappear? Come on off that and straight to the cliffs with you.
I don't want to hear any more nonsense.
Everyone else is here.
Dougal, you're a priest. You're supposed to show some decorum.
I wish I wasn't a priest. I wish I wasn't a priest. Sure, he told me one time he doesn't even believe in God. The Crane of Death. It's called that because there was a young fella killed on it last year. Come on, Ted. Look, there's a fortune teller. Come on, we'll have one go in there. Heaven and hell and everlasting life and all that. You're not meant to take it seriously, Ted.
Dougal, you are so too meant to take it seriously.
Are you?
Yes.
Are you?
Heaven and hell and everlasting life.
Yes, of course.
Now, I'll interpret one card at a time, please.
Death.
Perhaps I could pick another.
No, this is a common misunderstanding. The Grim Reaper doesn't mean death in a literal sense.
It's probably about a new lamp I'm getting for my bicycle.
Well,
It's a loaded deck.
it will all become clear at the next card. This is really weird.
Crazed murderer still at large.
Is Father Crilly around yet? He is, yeah. He's in Dale.
You go that way. I'll go this way.
Okay.
That's Siobhan. Please return to professional intent to reheat the hamburgers.
Come on now, Father. We better be off. Come on. Father!
Oh.
There you are, Father. We got here at last. It's time for your drink. Come on.
Yellow pack, come on!
Are you lads from the television? You know, God, does he really exist? I mean, who knows? Like, I don't know. Personally, I don't even believe in organized religion. It's got the body of a spider, but the mind of a baby.
Gobshite again! Is he never off the air?
A child has been lodged in the tunnel of goats. If we could have a nurse, please, to the tunnel of goats. Thank you.
Nurse to the tunnel of goats, please.
A goat and a child have now become lodged together, and the nurse has become involved in the incident, and another nurse is required to release the nurse we asked for previously. Thank you.
I'm not fully sure I know what I just saw. 70% of it felt like very traditional sitcom, and 30% of it felt like it felt Canadian. It felt completely wacky, not just surreal, but like full of non sequiturs and stuff. If you're at all familiar with Canadian comedy, Canadian sitcoms, I'm thinking stuff like Kids in the Hall, Letterkenny, Schitt's Creek. Things just get weird sometimes, and the reason isn't completely obvious. Like, you know, there was dueling banjo scenes. I'm not even sure what they were about. I mean, they. But I'm okay with that. It's just weird and different, and it's certainly not an extravagant show, but sitcoms don't need to be. Sitcoms, if they're done right and they're written well, can be very contained and very good return on investment in the television business. But I'm intrigued. It's always a little interesting going back to a show that's 20 plus years old, going back to that letterbox format, going back to just a slightly different style of television. But Ardle's so frickin' funny. He plays a. Am I allowed to call him an idiot? Because he's an idiot. He plays an idiot so well. It's just weird seeing him so young. That's the really crazy part, is like, just it really does feel of a different time. But yeah, I had a blast. I enjoyed it. If this is something you want me to continue watching, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know, is this something that consistently good all the way through? Does it take a season to really find its footing and then it's at peak levels? Does it deteriorate slowly over time? Yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts about what I could look forward to without any spoilers, obviously. In a week or so, we'll be deciding which of these pilot week shows we'll carry on with. So I'll certainly be taking your feedback into very serious consideration. Thank you guys so much for spending a little time with me today, and until next time, everybody, take care, stay healthy, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.